Hey all, it's Sarah again. This week I've had in my sessions come up almost every session I've had this week where we've talked about the ceiling fan effect. So I want to explain what that is and talk about that just a little bit. And I wish I could remember who used the analogy of ceiling fan. It was not me that came up with it. It was another spiritual teacher that I've listened to along the way, but I have no idea in all the years where it came from. So I really wish I could tell you who I heard this from, but I can't. So we're going to talk about a ceiling fan. When you turn a ceiling fan off, does it stop immediately? It doesn't, right? It winds itself down. Okay, when you change an energetical pattern, it does the same thing. It has to wind itself down. It does not mean if you are still experiencing consequences from an old pattern that the pattern didn't get changed, that you didn't have a healing. It just means that this part, the ceiling fan, is winding down. This energy is winding down. If you get stuck in that, if you start really looking at it, you will turn the ceiling fan back on. You will restart the pattern. So the trick is to let this just wind down and say, yep, I made a decision. This is an old pattern and I have to live with the consequences of that. But that does not mean that's what I'm creating going forward. I'm creating this new pattern that I've established over here. This is my healing. This is still happening. This is gaining momentum. This is my new ceiling fan. So don't get stuck in the old pattern. Just say, oh, it's the old pattern, and let it go. So really take that to heart, because it's really important when especially when you're working on patterns or changing habits, that type of thing. It's really important not to get stuck in this judgment of, oh, well, it's still here, so it must not have worked. That's not true. Let it wind down. Focus on the new pattern. Keep your perception and your focus on the new pattern. Hope that helps you guys this week, and I hope you're having a great week. We'll talk again soon.